Hello everybody! Crystal Farley, Stress Management Maven on Thursday, Thoughtful Thursday. I just got home from a really great networking lunch. Really weird though that you have to pay for your networking event and then pay for lunch. I thought that was kind of weird. But great people, great connections. I love meeting new people. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a stress management consultant, starting my own business from the podcast that Heather Jackman and I launched in November of last year, People, Trauma, and Stress Discussed. I'm a woman of technology. I worked for IBM, HPE, Apple, and I was a combat veteran, and I'm a mom, I'm a divorcee, I'm a CrossFitter, I'm a runner, fitness fanatic, and I love to cook and share my thoughts as a stress management consultant. So, Thoughtful Thursday. I feel like I got a lot of them today, guys. So, Thoughtful Thursday. I think a lot of times in life we place unsaid expectations on ourselves and on others. So this may seem like a no-brainer to you, but I challenge you to think about this from the perspective of you have a bad day, you call, this happened to me yesterday, we'll go with that. Yesterday I had a really good day, and my husband was working, and he was really, really busy, and he didn't have time to talk to me. And so, he's my best friend, right, or supposed to be a close friend of mine, and unfortunately he was too busy to chat. We both had evening events, and whatever, so we didn't get to connect like I wanted to. The expectation is that he should want to connect with his wife, right? His expectation is that I should be understanding that he's busy. So, there lies an issue. Which, by the way, today I'm making chicken. So for those of you that are joining me for the first time, I do cook while I share my thoughts because it's like meditation for me. I'm mindful, I'm sharing. That's how this all started. But I'm making a really basic chicken recipe today. In the hopes that I'm meal prepping for myself and making my husband dinner because he's a spoiled brat. So anyway, so I challenge you to be thoughtful of, I do believe that, I'm sorry, I have some lesbian friends that are just I'm dealing with some drama today, which I feel really bad about. So anyway, I think that, so I've gone through a lot since, December. I lost one of my aunts to cancer. I lost my stepfather to cancer. My mom's relapsed and fallen off the wagon. She was in detox. She's now in rehab. My sister's dealing with that. My sister's getting married. I'm worried about her relationship, so on and so forth. My mom got evicted before that, whatever. And I know that my life is a lot, and I recognize that, but I didn't sign up for a part-time husband, right? I signed up for a partner in my life. And so I think sometimes I feel a lot like he doesn't know what to say or do, so he just doesn't say or do anything. He freezes. And I think, it's all honestly, it comes down to communication. It really does. And if you love each other, you'll figure it out. So, but anyway, let me go back into that in one moment. So I'm putting the chicken in the pan. I'm going to cook this on convect bake for $3.75. And then I'm just going to do some hot pepper. Not a ton. And I'm making a cookbook, so I have to take pictures of everything. And then I'm going to do a little bit of paprika. Again, not a lot, but pepper, paprika. We'll add some salt. We'll add some pepper, just a touch because, there's that. I'm going to sprinkle some basil all over the chicken. basil it up. And then we'll sprinkle this magical wonderness all over it. Okay. A little more salt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some diced tomatoes over it. Pour some diced tomatoes and put some regular tomatoes in there and some red peppers. These tomatoes are getting soft, so it's a good time to use them. Because if you all have known me at least for a little while on this little show that I do here, I don't like wasting food at all. So there's that. I also don't use anything that's really high FODMAP, so there's no garlic powder or onion powder in this. It's all fresh, except for some of the herbs. Which is also why I traditionally don't use tomato sauces unless I make them, because there's usually garlic and stuff in there. And garlic is high FODMAP and can be tough on your belly, so we try to stay away from that. We do. We do. So Thoughtful Thursday, I'm just dicing tomatoes and putting them in. That's all I'm doing. It's really not fun. So yeah, so try to be aware of your expectations. So yes, we should not place unfair expectations on ourselves either, because, we deserve to give ourselves a break. But I think at the same time, we should be really mindful and careful of the expectations we're placing on others, because even though we might think it's for ourselves or whatever, it's not necessarily fair. And it does go both ways. Your feelings are important. You should feel valued and validated every day. Don't get me wrong. But I think, it just, like I said, life goes both ways. And if there's a miscommunication and you're not seeing eye to eye, there's more to it than just someone who's being a jerk. Especially if it's somebody you care about and that loves and cares you. I think a lot of times, we hold a lot of baggage, or we have a lot of expectations because of, past experiences and past relationships, intimate and others, right? So it's really easy and really fair to say that, so-and-so should do this, they don't love me. This is a reflection of how they feel about me, when, your love languages might be different. You might not have had that conversation before. They have not lived your life, so they don't know what to expect. They don't know how to deal, how to handle anything. So, try to be easy on each other. If you really care about someone, it's worth having the conversation and it's worth figuring it out. So, that's my thoughts for this Thursday. Life happens regardless of whether you want it to or not, right? So, be mindful of that, and again, just, try to love one another. Life's too short for this stuff, and if we, looks magical. I'm just gonna cook it now. It's super easy. I'll add some cheese in a little bit, and that will be done. Super easy dinner, meal prepping for days. The chicken gets nice and moist because of the water and the tomatoes. So when you reheat it, it still tastes yummy, which is really important. And I think, my mindfulness cookbook is going to be handy for folks who think it's stressful to cook a home-cooked meal when it doesn't have to be. So I'm really excited about it. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day on this Thursday. And email me, Crystal at cfarbeyondthebox.com. You can find me at crystalmfarley.com or cfarbeyondthebox.com, and I'm on Instagram and Facebook and all that good stuff. So I hope to connect with you all soon. Have a great day. Thoughtful Thursday.